Hey, what's going on? It's Jack Milocco for Beardbrand. Today, we're going to talk all about flyaway hairs and what you can do to prevent those suckers. So flyaway hairs are those pesky little things in your beard and your head hair that tend to just kind of go in a direction of their own. They don't listen to the oil, the wax, the pomade, whatever you put in your hair. They just tend to do their own thing. Usually, you can tame those guys with a little stroke of a comb, use a brush, whatever. But there are always those times when you're out and about and you don't have your stuff with you. Luckily, I've got a little secret technique that I can show you. It involves a little bit of this, mustache wax. This stuff's awesome. It comes in a real small little tube, real portable. So I like to carry this around in my pocket pretty much every day. I've always got my pocket comb on me, but there are those occasions when I don't have it, and you can probably see right there, I'm already getting flyaway hairs while I'm recording this video. That wasn't even there when I started. These things just tend to pop up on their own whenever they want. There's really no rhyme or reason to them. You can try and train them with a brush or a comb, but no matter how hard you try, we're all going to experience these things. So, when you're out and about, get a little bit of the mustache wax, wax that whisker up, Bob's your uncle, you're good to go. Let me tell you, man, there has been so many times I've been out, most recently I was at the airport and I didn't have my comb on me. It was in my checked bag. Just popped a little bit of this stuff out, carry it in your pocket. It's like chapstick size. Just put a little bit of it on the beard. It even works in your hair, honestly. We've got gals in the office that use it in their hair for flyaway hairs. So one problem that you might run into using wax, though, is it might harden up a little bit if it's really cold outside. I know during the winter months, it's a little tough to keep the wax nice and spreadable. But one way I prevent it from hardening up is I keep it in my pocket. Usually that keeps it pretty warm. If I were to keep it in my bag or something like that, that's not as warm. So put it in your front pocket, that'll keep it pretty warm. If, however, after keeping it in your pocket, it's still really hard, maybe it's really cold outside, I find that going into a public restroom, holding it under that hair dryer for a second they've got in the bathrooms, that will actually soften it up really well. A lot of people do this with a hair dryer when they're at home, but this is more geared towards when you're outside and you don't really have access to a hair dryer or something like that. So if you can find a public restroom with one of those hand dryer things, just stick this underneath. Not too long, you don't want to melt the stuff, but you just want to soften it up so that you can spread it real easy. Because if you try and do it when it's real cold, you'll get somewhere, but let me tell you, you'll get a lot farther if you heat it up just a little bit. And hey, I know the name is mustache wax, but it's really not just limited to your mustache. It works really well in your mustache and you can pull off some sick curls with it, but it's also great to hold down the beard hairs out here. I know I've used it especially in my pesky areas over here. Sometimes when I'm sitting at my desk, my hair will just unfurl a little bit. Grab a little bit of this, rub it in, and I'm good to go. That will hold it down pretty much until I have access to a comb or a brush again. So that's my quick and dirty little secret that you guys can take advantage of. Whenever you're out and about, pop on a little bit of mustache wax and you're good to go. Awesome. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Always appreciate the views. And I'll see you in the next one.
Beardbrand is a premium men's grooming company with products not only for your beard, but also your hair and body. Do yourself a favor and head over to beardbrand.com and take care of yourself. Or you can stick around and watch a few more of our awesome videos.